Gaffer, 3 home wins in a row now. Must be really pleasing to end our home campaign on a high.
Definitely, three wins in a row at home is excellent. I think our home form has been exceptional all season, and to finish it off with that is really pleasing. But I liked again the way we played. I knew what they were going to be like watching the recent games. They were going to pose us a little bit of a different problem. It can surprise you a little bit, and I think it maybe did for the first 5-6 minutes, but we got to grips with it, and I thought we were on top for large periods, and we fully deserved the win.
Similar to the game in midweek against Preston, got those 2 quick goals in the first half an hour. That almost sort of set the tone for the rest of the afternoon.
It did. I think set piece goal, excellent. We work on that, and then I love a goal from Preston because they do try and drop out and play, especially Morsey makes them tick, and for Solis to get tight and then finish it off was outstanding.
There was a few periods in that first half where maybe a little bit loose in possession, and they caused us a few problems. Was there anything sort of changed at half time? Because the start of the second half, we came out really on top in that first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think when we won the ball back, we needed more forward runs, trying to get in behind their line a little bit earlier, because they've got a lot of bodies in there, and if they lose it, they can win it back quickly. So we just needed to make sure that we were playing the right type of game, keeping the game simple, looking for runners in behind as much as possible, and then being really organised in the press. And players started the second half really well. We should have been 3-0. We couldn't quite get that goal, but I was really pleased with the start to the second half.
Yeah, a couple of chances that the goalkeeper tipped over, and August came mightily close to getting his first goal. You could just feel like it's coming now.
Yeah, I think the whole stadium was. I was standing behind it. I thought it was in all the way, and it's just spun and hit the post. So if the grass was a little bit drier, that would have gone in because it was just zipped off, But anyway. It was a real threat again today. I thought it was a handful with all his, physical duels, but he looked like he was going to score. So you see his growth game by game, and we've got a player there that, again, I keep saying we've signed him for the long term. So we need to be patient with all that, the goal side of things. But what he gives the team is, in terms of his work ethic, is the platform for any good player, and he does that every single game.
And his partnership with Jay, you can really start to see that understanding as well, and maybe has helped Jay a little bit in these last few games, having someone like August up there with him? Yeah,
I think Jay's been really good, uses his energy, runs off him, links up well, like you say, they're getting to know each other. We're talking about players that, they've only just started training together a few months ago, but they need to play games to really build that understanding, so I thought they were both very good.
And when called upon today, the defensive effort, particularly Christoph and Phil, that partnership again has really been strong these last few weeks.
They've been excellent. I think Nurman's been superb since coming back into the team. I think he looks like he's been solid, but he looks like a different animal now. Really aggressive, dealing with the physicality side, making good decisions. I think he's had a really good few weeks, and I'm really pleased he gets a goal. That's not his job to score, but you want them to nick a few goals from set pieces, and that's what he's done. And Clara has been incredibly consistent for us all season. In fact, for the last 2 seasons. You know what you're getting every single day, let alone every single game, and that's why he's at the level he's at.
The win today keeps us 10th and still got a chance of finishing 9th next weekend, so all out for a victory at Portsmouth to end the season on a really positive note.
Yeah, absolutely. Portsmouth will want to have the day that we had today, in the sunshine in front of their own fans and finishing on a high, so we're going to have to deal with that kind of atmosphere and energy from them, and meet that head on, and hopefully get ourselves a result that can finish the season even better.
Just finally, Gaffer, a word on the fans. I know we haven't had maybe the celebrations at the end of the season this week like we had against Mansfield last year, but there was a real sort of feel-good atmosphere inside the stadium today.
There was. The fans, they send a message, really, don't they, with how they react to things, and their message is that they're proud of what the team's given this season. Yes, there's been ups and downs, but I think they recognise the journey we've been on from the very first game here against Reading in League One. Seems like a long time ago, and here we are. I think we're guaranteed a top half finish. We've been more than competitive this season. I still think we could have had a few more points if certain things had gone our way, but that's by the by. But they're seeing a team that they like the look of, and I think that's why they're showing their appreciation. And again, we're showing our appreciation, as I say, to the players. We're clapping them because they're here when it's freezing cold and travelling everywhere just to support us, and it's their club. It always will be. We're just passing through, really. So it's important that we show that mutual respect and appreciation, which was really nice.
And to end the season having only lost 3 games at home, considering the step up, in the division, and the fact that we've only lost 3 games here in the last 2 seasons speaks volumes, and something that we want to keep going into next season.
Yeah, I mean, has there been a team in England that's done that? I would be asking that question. I don't know. Maybe Man City or someone. I don't know, but that's up there with an incredible run, and it's a fortress. This place has the potential to be a fortress because of the feel of the place, because of the fans and what they give us. We need to use it and hopefully keep building on it.
Alex, a decent day at the office today.
Yeah, good end to the season at home. Finishing off with a win against a tough team, a team that's been in and around it this season, and they've been on good form since the new gaffer's coming for them. But yeah, to finish off with a win here, fairly comfortable. It's a good day at the office for us.
You've recently come back into the side following an injury. How are you feeling fitness-wise?
Yeah, feeling good, feeling ready to go. Obviously, it's come to the end of the season now, but I've had time to reflect on the season, and I've come back with good energy. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the last game, and even today, sort of getting a few minutes. Looking forward to coming on.
How hard has it been for you to be out with a knock and have to watch on from the sidelines? Because we know how much you enjoy being on the pitch.
Yeah, obviously it's one of those things that happens in football, but like I said, I've had time to reflect on my time here, and it's given me a new lease of life as well. So now I'm feeling good, feeling better than before. But yeah, obviously we've got one more game left of the season, and then be looking forward to next season starting as well.
Absolutely, and always nice to end on a high here and share a moment with your family on the pitch after the game.
Yeah, definitely. That's why we do it. That's the moments you enjoy, and just seeing my son sort of running around, kicking the ball around. It's nice to see, and to give back to the fans here as well, because they've been with us throughout the season. Hasn't been easy sometimes, but they've always backed us with their numbers, home and away. So we appreciate that. So yeah, just nice to give back to them at the end as well.
I was going to mention that because they have been with us throughout the whole season, and to give them a performance like that, and at home, you must be really pleased to send them off with that.
Yeah, definitely. The gaffer said that our home form's been good this season, and we wanted to finish off with a win, which is what we've done. So we can send the fans home happy today, and look forward to next week for the last game. Again, hopefully finish off with a win.
Absolutely, Alex. Thank you very much.